Hello, Shiners, and welcome to another episode of Release the Light. Yeah, no music today. I'm coming to you from the great outdoors. There'll be cars in the background going behind me here. Release the Light is a positive platform dedicated to encouraging you to shine, to be your best self, to spread all of your positive energy upon the earth. I'm your host, Cy Emery, and I will be talking today on what's the matter. What's the matter? I know that's not great English, but that's how we say, hey, what's the matter with you? That's how we say it. But before I dive into that, hey, let me thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and becoming a shiner. That's what I call all of my subscribers and followers shiners. And if I don't clear this voice up, you won't be able to hear me. Okay, if this is the first time, hey, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. I thank you in advance. Now, let's get to it. What's the matter? Man, this stems from personal experience. Like I always tell you guys, you know, I am not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I just have a master's degree in health education. And the things that I talk about on this channel, either I have gone through and I'm going through, or I read about it in a book someplace. So, what's the matter? As most of you know, I was out in New Orleans, Louisiana, about 2 weekends ago, at this huge, fantastic book fair. It was a glorious time. If you follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, you'll see some really nice pictures from that event. But when I got home, oh my gosh, you know, and the enemy's like that. You know, he'll come at you when you just think, man, you got life by the tail. So I arrived home on Sunday. It was Mother's Day. I flew in on a red eye. I caught a 5:25 a.m. in the morning to get back and take my lady friend to dinner to help celebrate Mother's Day with her. Oh my goodness, I got a whole raft of and I'm on 2 hours of sleep. So I tried to just brush it off, but man, that had an effect on me like for a whole day. Then my son, well, man, he dumped on me too, one of my sons, etc., etc. And I'm trying to help him with some things and when it was really like his fault. But still, you know, wow. Then I had a best friend to call and he kind of dumped on me and I'm just listening and I'm trying to, you know, process it and help him with that. And it was just like, it seemed like all of my significant others, man, oh, they just had a lot of weight. And so I was trying to process it but what happens in those situations, we carry that weight. People are bleeding on us and you didn't cut them. So finally, another really good friend ended up taking all the brunt of my frustration because all of those other people had just bled on me like for 3 days straight. And she had did nothing. Something that I needed to come through, she was assisting me with it, and it just didn't come through the way I thought it should have the first time. And by this time, And we all know when we're having a bad day, right? I think I made a video about that earlier. You know, when we have a bad day, some of the things we need to do. Well, I'm going to reiterate some of those things, because I may have lost a really good friend because I didn't, number one, take a step back from the situation. Don't react when you're tired, number one. Don't react when you haven't processed totally the situation, number two. And number three, take a walk, go lift weights, do something. Don't answer. Because sometimes you'll say the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong person. At that point in time, I needed someone to call, and they asked me, Cy, what's the matter? Because I was that sounding board for everyone else. Excuse the bus, I'm just going to speak a little louder. I was that sounding board for 3 or 4 other people during the week. And when it came my turn, I should have reached out. I should have taken a walk. I should not spoken. I should have processed the situation far better before I respond. So when things are piling up on you, this is what I want to encourage you to do today on Release the Light. When the kids, the husband and the wife, the boss on your job, neighbors, they're cutting or they're dumping, and you feel that weight, remember, try not to respond when you're tired. Try not to respond when you haven't totally processed the situation. And number 3, move yourself away from it. I'll get back to you on it. Or let me think about it. Take a walk. Try to do something physical. I know for me, lifting, going to the gym, as you guys know, that's my saving grace, even at my age. And I don't lift no heavy weights. I just go in, I walk that treadmill, and some crunches and some other things. And I think if we do those 3 or 4 things I suggested, we won't end up saying, doing, or reacting the way that you may end up regretting for a very, very long time. I hope I haven't lost my dear friend. She's a good Christian person, and I hope in time she'll learn to forgive me because I totally spoke out of turn. And I have apologize if you do go overboard like that. Apologize. Forgive yourself. Ask God for forgiveness, and ask that other person that you might have bled on and they didn't cut you. I'm going to say that again. Ask their apology because you bled on them and they were not the one who cut you. Okay? Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you were able to hear me. I got everything going on in the background, but I needed to bring you that because sometimes we do have bad days. And sometimes the pep talk man needs a pep talk. All right? Thank you guys for listening. This is your boy, Cy Emery, saying, hey, let your light shine. Let it shine bright for the whole world to see. And don't forget, Blurred Pains, my new book now out on Amazon. Hey, man, I really hope you would go out and purchase one, and definitely leave me a 5-star review. All right? Love you guys. Goodbye for now, and God bless.